Hey, welcome to the article review. Today's article review is going to be 10 steps to improve your finances in 1 year. Before we jump into it, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share. Help the channel grow. Now, sit back, relax, enjoy another article review from Next Chapter Team. Okay, jumping into it. Financial security is like the top of so many people's wish list. So that's what this article is about. It's about getting yourself into a great financially secure position. And you know what? No matter what your situation is, if a lot of that or a little bit of that, now is the time. Now is the time to attack and resolve your issues right away. So the first number one tip is maybe consolidate your debt. But I want to call out before you do that, do a quick inventory. Understand really what you have going on. List out all your debts, understand the interest rates, understand the terms of the loans in question. It may make sense because you have so much in high interest to consolidate them to something smaller, to a big bucket of money instead of lots of small pieces of money. To reduce your interest rate, because you could move down, so say from like 20 and 25% interest rate to something more like single digits or even 10%. And that may make sense, but it's important. It makes the most sense if you could pay it off aggressively. If you're going to be longer in terms, it may end up being the same amount of money of interest. So you really have to do your homework on this. So we say consolidate debts, maybe. The second tip that the article calls out is prioritizing paying off your car loan. Because it usually ends up being a very large dollar amount with an interest rate. So paying off that car loan. Then from there, move on to your next debt. The next highest interest rate, that's what the article calls out at least. Now, step number 3, improve your credit score. But here's a tip. A credit score is composed of a couple things. Your credit payment history, your debt to equity ratio, which basically means your debt to income ratio, which basically means how much debt you have outstanding compared to your income. So if you're paying down your debts and you're paying them on time, your credit score is going to naturally rise. And as you clear up those debts, your debt to income is going to become better ratio, meaning you have less debts than your income. And this helps your credit score rise. So paying it consistently, good credit history, and paying down those debts and keeping your debts low will improve your overall credit score. The next tip, educate yourself. It is so important to educate yourself and financially. Reading books, articles, online courses will help you. They'll help you master the things you need to do to really beef up your overall financial situation, like budgeting, saving, and investing, and other financial tips that apply to you. And then fine-tuning and applying these things that you learn to your personal situation will help your overall financial situation go up, and improve. Next up, and this will help you pay down your debts, cut your unnecessary expenses. Gym memberships, other subscriptions that you're barely using, cut them out, and then apply that saved money towards things that you will really help you in the big picture. Downsizing is another option and a tip that the article calls out, and this makes sense if you can do it. Consider downsizing your apartment or home, especially if you are doing a transition in life. If you're an empty nester, it may be time to get to a smaller home. It may be time. That's really a big decision. But cutting out your unnecessary expenses and reducing and downsizing could help you save on the month-to-month expenses. Another tip is buy generic. Buying generic is a quick way to cut down your expenses. You don't have to buy a brand name on everything. This is a great way to save a little bit of money, and it adds up over time on all these small purchases. Set clear yearly, quarterly, and monthly goals. Those monthly goals should build into the quarter. The quarterly goals should build into the year. By setting goals, these monthly budget goals will really help you set up to achieve your big overall picture of financial success and improve your financial situation. You can do it. Little steps every day will help you achieve your financial goals. You've set these goals, now it's important. Number 9, track your progress. Keep track of your progress. I like to put it this way. When I have debts, work with people that have debts, make a big chart of the exact debts they've got, start knocking out little chips away at it, right? So you know exactly it's reducing, that debt's dropping down. And then when you're building up something, saving up for a big purchase, have a chart building up. Track it. Track that progress. That visual really helps people. And know it. Own it. Share it with a friend. Tracking that progress and having an accountability partner along the way was really helpful. Now the 10th final item is build an emergency fund. And this is so true. Along the way, by having an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months will help you have a really amazing financial situation over the long term. So build an emergency fund, track your progress, These things and many of the other tips will help you along the way. Again, you have to figure out the right order of attack for you, but you can do it. To all the viewers, you can do this. You can improve your financial situation. Just a lot of application, time, effort, consistency, furious consistency over time will build amazing results. It's amazing what you can achieve in 1 and 2 years if you just stay consistent. 10 steps to improve your finances in 1 year. First up, consolidate your debts. Maybe. Again, do a good inventory of all of your debts and figure out if it makes more sense, because your interest rates are so high, to consolidate them to one big loan, all your small stuff into one big loan that has a lower interest rate. But really, do your homework on this, because there's fees and there's other things associated with this. So don't just do a consolidation of debt just because your friends are telling you. Do some evaluation. Number 2, focus on prioritizing paying off that car loan. That car loan is probably one of your bigger payments. And after that, move that freed up car payment into other debt payments. Now, number 3, improve that credit score. But because you're taking care of number 1 and 2, having a better credit payment history and paying down debt, you're going to improve your 2 major factors of your credit score, which is your credit history, and then number 2, your debt to income ratio. Now, number 4, educate yourself on personal finances. Read. Take a course. There's so much good information out there that will help you improve your financial situation. Number 5, cut those unnecessary expenses. Memberships, going out to eat too much, hitting up the bars too much. There are other ways that you can still have a good time without blowing all of your extra money. Number 6, if it makes sense, downsize your home or downsize your apartment. Again, this one you have to do a lot of analysis on. Don't just dive into it. You got to figure out what's going to make sense for the long period of time, and that's 3, 4, 5 years. Don't just do a 1-year decision. 3, 4, 5 years. These are big decisions. Next, buy generic. That'll help you cut down on your expenses. Again, you don't have to buy name brand everything. A lot of these products are manufactured in the same exact place as the branded products, so it's the same exact stuff. Next, set yearly, quarterly, and monthly goals. They should all work together to help you improve your overall financial situation. And because you make goals, number 9, track your progress. Track. Have an accountability partner. And number 10, build that emergency fund. Build an emergency fund. 3 to 6 months will help you. It'll be foundational along the way. Hope you enjoyed the review.
Hey, thanks for staying to the end. This video is brought to you by the Next Chapter team. If you enjoyed the video, please take a moment to hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family. This will help the channel reach out to more individuals just like you. We offer one-on-one coaching where we work with people and small businesses to determine a clear path to achieving their financial goals. This includes things like budgeting to reduce debts, planning for big purchases, and even learning how to build wealth with the tools that you have readily available to you. So please see our link below to schedule a free 30-minute call with our team to talk through coaching and understanding your current financial situation. Also, check out some of our affiliate links below for High Yield Savings Account. This is a great place to put your money when you're saving up for those big purchases and your emergency fund. Check out some of our videos right here. And please enjoy and see you in the next video.